Lord the jungle where South Africa goes. Nah, I mean, why I don't support Namibia in any way? Why it's kind of stupid. They're tied to laws that were imposed on them by South African legislation, and they're even stuck with a constitution that's based on South African legislation because it's based on South African terms. These South African terms have led to Namibia being economically tied to South Africa, meaning we are economically tied to their economical debt. Their economical debt, which is foreign investments. Foreign investments, as in who owns the mines, right? And where does the money go, right? Who owns the mines, through who, because South Africa did a lot of offshoring when they were trying to escape the hole in case South Africa collapses, as well as protecting their little minority cash. So they have a lot of offshore cash, right? Call it one of their little plans or whatever. Now this is what you call foreign bond investments. Why am I doing this anyway? So meaning legally Namibia is not binded to South African debt. Since Namibia is not binded to South African debt, Namibia legally, right, if you had smart leadership, owns all of its mines, as well as all our debt technically belongs to South Africa. We can play that hand. Um, but they won't challenge Big Brother for some reason because they're scared. But I've been able to push South Africa myself, and I was going to continue, but I stopped because people are stupid and they don't want to get into the basics. They don't want challenges. They don't want to challenge their establishment. They speak about economic freedom but don't really understand what they're saying. So our entire constitution can actually be redrafted, called the Namibian constitution, by law, legally. UN support everything, and all of our post-colonial debt would belong to South Africa. That's why you don't actually have trade between South Africa. Anyway, so there's no versus South Africa or anything. No, there is just freedom of this country, because investment within Namibia is technically investment in South Africa. So we don't actually have any real investments. We don't have that economic adaptability. Um, so that's why America is better to trade with. America protects better, and we need to protect ourselves from stupidity. The stupidity of our borders. If they collapse, we collapse. That shouldn't happen. Um, there are many ways that Namibia can free themselves, but we're stuck with a lot of old baggage, people who don't believe in real economic growth, who don't understand it. The whole country corrodes and it's corroding. I don't want to be a part of that. It's nonsense. I mean, I know we spoke of this and it was all, this is a bigger problem. And I'm there where I fit in better. I don't feel the need for me to strap myself to this. It's captivity. Uh, that's what it is. Um, I mean, from the threats and the intimidation and stuff, I don't have any ties here. I don't trust these people, and that's why I remain guarded. That's why I remain with my allies, and I will press the button if I have to. So I'm technically the most powerful man in this country, on this continent, because we're smart, right? We want to free people from themselves, and that makes us dangerous to the establishment. Um, Business as usual, the way things work, that won't work, and I won't work with people who feel threatened by adaptability, right? I'm not threatened by anything, and it's not being reckless. You kind of understand things at some point, how they work. When you let go of established history, the way things work, it's kind of stupid. Um, so I'm just saying, you're totally free, but you don't want to be free because you don't want the challenge, or you don't think you have the tools to be free because people are still mentally tied up. Um, and that's hard, right? It's hard to bootstrap people and free them from that mental fear, right? Where, especially when you have greedy people who would pay to kill you, who would pay to have you killed because you want change. When you have to eventually start protecting yourself, start seeking protection because you're actually in danger from stupidity. And it was light war that was put on my family by some reckless people. And I say light war because I just keep getting angrier and angrier. And yeah, I'm trying to calm down, but yeah, my mind is still there. Um, Solutions, whatever, that's still there. But I've made progress elsewhere, and I'm appreciated elsewhere, and it's for something, right? So we can we can change things if you're ready to take the plunge, if you're ready to be strong, to finally get over egos and unite as a front. There are many ways we can protect ourselves from the downfall of others. Um, and it's me. I've done this transition. I've learned and kept learning and learning and learning and learning, and I keep learning. Whether that's appreciated or not, that's not my problem. I'll go, it's appreciated. I'm not bound, right? And that's just the truth. So, if you want something, say you want it and go for it. Yeah, right. So, there are bigger deals, bigger fronts, and you go to the bigger challenges. And like I said, I'm not really bound. So, yeah, what would bind me here? And that's it. So, yeah, I'm working for the winning side. I mean, if you want to win, sure. If you want to be a loser, be losers on your own. That's what I'm saying. So, we have shown to impact change, a great deal of change. And a lot of people sabotage it because they are scared. And I don't have time to deal with people who don't think, what's the point if we're going to call it work? Right? So that's just a taste of what's possible, and it doesn't actually impact anybody negatively. It actually grows. So yeah, think.